Morning. Morning. Good morning, Clarice. Clarice, go sit down. I need to talk to your teacher. Okay, sweetheart. Go sit with Carly. Everything okay? Not really. It's Clarice's knees. Her knees? What's the issue with her knees? The bone's not formed properly. I see, sorry. In what way is it not formed properly? Are you questioning me? No, I just want to get it right for our paperwork. You've just got to write that they've not formed properly, okay? Do you have any idea how hard this is for me? I have to deal with this day in and day out. Oh, of course, yeah, I'm sure that must be difficult. It's really difficult, okay? Now with her knees, I've got to do so many things for her at home, okay? It's all on me. I'm the one who's taking the burden of all of this. In addition, she's got ADHD, she's got autism. I deal with all of it. I realise that, of course. I understand. It must be hard day to day. It's so hard. You have no idea what it's like to be me day to day. Of course. I'll go and add that to her paperwork. Good. It's one more thing that I've got to deal with now. Hey, Marjorie. What's wrong with Clarice now? Her knees today, apparently they haven't formed properly. Oh, I see. But it's absolutely awful for Mum though, right? Yes. Honestly, that woman is such a narcissist. If we don't constantly praise her and shower her with sympathy, she invents a new issue for Clarice. I know. What's going on with Clarice's dad? He's petitioning for joint custody, but bless him, he's really afraid to bring anything up about what's been going on here because of how unpredictable and how violent she gets when she reacts. Oh, God, what a horrible situation to be in. And at the centre of it all is poor little Clarice, who's being dragged from pillar to post. Well, at least she gets to spend some time here with us where she has a bit of normality.
A few hours later.
Oh, Marjorie, Charlotte said you wanted to see me? Yeah, are you aware of the latest development regarding Clarice's mum and her new diagnosis for Clarice? No, what is it now? Apparently Clarice now has an issue with her knees and she wanted us to add it to the paperwork. Clarice doesn't have any issues with her knees, the same way she's not autistic and she doesn't have ADHD, okay? Her mum keeps adding all these things so that people will bow down and feel sympathy for her. She's got no interest in Clarice's actual well-being. We are aware. The issue is that it's taking support away from the children who actually need it. It's just so hard. She keeps adding all these diagnoses to Clarice because she wants all the sympathy. Imagine if Clarice actually had an issue. Her mum would never follow through with it. She doesn't care about the actual care of her. She just wants a label on her so that she can then parade around about how much of a saint she is. I know, look, I know you're going to petition for joint custody next week at court, but please make them aware of what's been going on because if this continues, it could get to a point where it's very dangerous for Clarice. I will. Well, thank you for letting me know, Marjorie, and fingers crossed, we'll see what happens in court next week. Best of luck.
1 week later.
Morning. Morning! Big smile. Does this mean you got joint custody? Full custody. Full? Yeah, because of Clarice's mum's behaviour and how unpredictable she would get towards me if I ever tried to stand up for her. The judge saw that and said that it was a dangerous environment for Clarice, so she's with me all the time now. Oh my God, that is wonderful! I know, so clear her paperwork, okay? You know, any support that she's getting for a diagnosis she hasn't actually got can actually go to the kids who need it now, which is fantastic. Oh, that is wonderful. How's Clarice's mum taking it? She's going to find a way to make everyone feel bad for her about this, but in the meantime, I'm just going to live in the moment and enjoy all the time I've got with Clarice now. Great. Oh my God, you know, we never get a happy ending around here. Oh, excuse me, Marjorie. Oh, hi, Lorraine. You okay? Not really. What's that male employee called? Winter. That's one. Look, I was just walking past the preschool room and I looked in through the window and I saw him laying down on the floor with the children. Well, yeah, I can see that he's turned the lights off and they're doing like shadow puppets on the ceiling with them, so he's laying down with them all. Okay, but do you think that's appropriate? Well, exactly what's inappropriate about it? Well, you know, he's laying down on the floor with the children. Marjorie very clearly just explained to you that the activity entails everyone laying on the floor, so I ask again, what is inappropriate about what he is doing? Well, you know, depending on how it's perceived, people could infer things from that. The only one that's inferred anything inappropriate about the situation is you, so rather than assume it's something that he's doing, I imagine it's just the way that you think. On this one occasion, I'll let it go. How very big of you. Bye-bye. Bye. Standing up for your man. It infuriates me because had it been a woman laying down with the children, she wouldn't have batted an eyelid. Very true.
The next day.
Excuse me, Marjorie. Oh, hello again. Everything all right? Not really. Look, I stupidly let you talk me into letting it go yesterday when I saw Winter laying down with the children, but I cannot let it go today. What do you imagine he's done now? Excuse me, Autumn, but this is actually a conversation between myself and the manager. Well, actually, Autumn's my deputy, so she has just as much right to be involved in this conversation as me and you. Fine, well, I was walking past the baby room and I looked in and I saw that male employee holding a child in there. A teacher in the baby room was carrying a baby. How shocking. Excuse me, but I don't think that's very appropriate for him to be doing that. Not to sound like a broken record, but exactly what is inappropriate about what he is doing? It's the unnecessary physical contact. You'd prefer he dragged the babies around by their hair? Well, no, of course not. I just don't think he should be carrying the children at all. And would you feel the same way if Winter were a woman? I mean, I suppose I probably wouldn't, no. In that case, I'm sorry if you've had a negative experience with a man along the lines. However, that does not mean it's okay to tar them all with the same brush, particularly Winter, who is one of our most outstanding members of staff. And I'm not just saying that because he is the love of my life. I'm saying that because he is all of the children's favourite as well. Ask your own son. You realise your own child also loves Winter as well, right? I didn't know that. Ask him, okay? He adores Winter, and children are a great judge of character, all right? Just ask your own child what he thinks of Winter, and it might help ease some of the issues you've got. I will. I'll go and ask him. Bye. Marjorie, don't. What? You're about to get all giddy over what I just said, and I'd really rather you didn't. Very well. I'll send you a fruit basket. I'd prefer cheese. Cheese it is. Come on, sweetheart, let's go and see. Oh! Good morning. Morning. Is Saoirse about? No, she decided to be sick today, so I'll be covering in here. Oh no, is everything okay? Not really, I had a lot of paperwork to get done today, but here we are. Oh, I meant with... Never mind. Well, Hunter, darling, do you want to go and sit down for breakfast? That's it, sit down and take a bowl. Is he okay today? Yes, yeah, he's absolutely fine. I might come and collect him early today. Very well. See you later, goodbye. Bye.
A few hours later.
Hiya. Oh, you're very early today. Yeah, I thought it was Friday. We might as well grab him, we'll go home and spend some time together. Well, we've been working on our handwriting today, so he can show you that when he gets home. Oh, lovely. I can't wait to see that. Right, come on, darling, say goodbye. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Right, sweetheart, why don't you show me what you've been writing? And oh, no, darling, you're making it harder for yourself. Look, you're using your right hand. You always use your left hand. She said what? Marjorie? Morning, you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. I just needed to quickly talk to you about something that happened yesterday. Cool. Is everything okay? Well, Autumn was covering in Hunter's room yesterday, and when I went to collect him, she said that they'd been working on his handwriting. Right. Only when I got him home, I asked him to show me his handwriting, and he was writing with his right hand. So when I encouraged him to use his left, because he is left-handed, he said that the teacher told him that was the wrong hand. The wrong hand? Yeah. Apparently, any time he tried to use his left hand yesterday, she told him it was wrong and to use his right hand, and as a result, bless him, he's all over the place. He doesn't know what's what now. Oh, poor Hunter. Right, I will talk to her today for you and I'll get this sorted out. Thank you. I appreciate it, Marjorie. Hello. Would you mind coming to my office, please? Very well. Yes, Marjorie. Shut the door, please. Oh. Use your other hand, please. Does it matter what hand I use? Funny, I was going to ask you the exact same question. Is this about Hunter? Yes, and about you telling him that he's not allowed to use his left hand to write. I was always taught that we use our right hand for writing. It's right there in the name. Right for writing. Okay, I seriously hope you're not in charge of teaching them their spelling as well, but we'll circle back to that. There is no right or wrong hand for writing, okay? It's simply whichever one is your dominant hand. Fine. Let him use his left hand, but he'll never be able to become Prime Minister or become a doctor or an astronaut. Do you know, I really think I ought to dig out your old references and see where you studied, just to make sure I don't send any of my future children there.